This week on Steel Horse Thunder.
Let me just show you, all of you at home, I come armed.
Cindy heads up north to check out this year's Hog Days.
The money that costs to get into the show, it all goes to the charity as well. So $12,000 is a great start to the charity for this year.
Then we head up to Lafayette and we check out the new 2017 Victory Cross Country.
Honestly, I could not find one thing at all that I could say bad about it. I mean, everything about the bike was just pure good.
All that and much more on Steel Horse Thunder.
My wife told me I had to quit smoking. I just got married. She's 12 years younger than me.
You better do what she says.
Right. Yeah, as long as I don't have to quit drinking beer, we're cool.
Steel Horse is brought to you by Leidendorf Law, with over 60 years experience in motorcycle and automotive injury cases.
You've got the bike. Now get the gear. Renegade Classics of Indianapolis has Central Indiana's largest selection of leather jackets, chaps, and riding boots. Don't break the bank when shopping for gear. We have comfortable riding gear at prices you can afford. Already got the gear? Let us personalize it. Ladies, we know riding isn't just for men. That's why we have a whole section just for you. We're family and biker owned in a place where friends meet friends. Renegade Classics. Ride more, spend less.
You've just been in an automobile collision, and suddenly your vocabulary has been expanded to include terms you're totally unfamiliar with. We know accidents can be overwhelming to the injured victims and their families. You know you can put your trust in the familiar faces at Leidendorf Law. We will take care of you and your family so that you can focus on recovering from your injuries. Leidendorf Law, like family, because we are.
Some people say true beauty comes from within. At Krambos, we think beauty can be inside and out. Along with the best paint and body work in the state, Krambos also offers all Harley motorcycle service work, from tune-ups to rebuilds, so make sure your bike looks as good as it runs and bring it on in to the only shop that treats your bike as good as we treat our own. Krambos. We'll get you noticed.
I'm up here at Hog Days, and it is beautiful. The sun's starting to shine, and we're going to get out and talk to some people. Scott's up in Chicago doing some stuff with Bubba, but we're here at Hog Days. Let's go see some people. So, Steve, this is Hog Days, and I have heard so much about it. Tell me, what is it that goes on here at Hog Days?
Yes, well, Hog Days was originated 7 years ago by the city of Marion, taken over by ABATE of Indiana back about 3 years ago. And just founded 501c3 Indiana Motorcycle Preservation Society, has taken over the event. It's all motorcycle enthusiasts who love the history of motorcycling. And we're lucky and fortunate enough to be here in Marion, Indiana, where the International Motorcycle Race was held in 1920. Ray Weishaupt was a racer for Harley-Davidson, and here in Indiana in 1920 at the Indiana Cornfield Classic race, Ray Weishaupt was a philanthropist of his community, done a lot of things for a lot of folks, and it's kind of odd how we kind of generate all that together, here in this community as well. But Ray had actually won the race back in 1920 and beaten the track record by 18 minutes. And beating that track record back then by 18 minutes was just huge. I mean, you're talking about folks who had to take their old motorcycles and they actually rode them there, took all the lights off of their bikes, and then raced, and then, after the race, they threw it back on and took off again. But Ray, at that time, him and his family, in 1920, like I said, Ray had won the race, and he was given a pig for beating that track record by 18 minutes by a local farmer here in the community. And Ray had actually taken the piglet at the time, rode around the track, took a victory lap, and he continued to do that with every race that he won. And at that time, then folks started calling the Harley-Davidson team the Hog Boys. And that's where the term, the coined term of calling a motorcycle a hog was coined, was here in Marion, Indiana.
All right, Shay, you done sparkled me today.
I did. Let me just show you, all of you at home, I come armed. I do.
Always.
So
what are you representing here today? Because this is Hog Days, and you're always here.
Well, I am, representing ABATE, representing Motorcycle Preservations of Indiana, also representing the Hoosier Built Customs, and just, of course, good old Grant County.
Well, I'm representing you today because I got sparkles on me.
Whoop, whoop. It happens every time.
I love seeing you here. And it's so good to see you. And you do this event every year, don't you?
Every year, yes.
So tell me about this event for you. What does it mean for you?
It means everybody coming together. It means bikers of all shapes, sizes, every ride, every brand, everybody just come together. It's a wonderful event. Everybody gets along. You have everybody from every, destination, and they come together and just have a great time and, get their product out on the line. And it's a really great turnout today. And even with the rain last night, it was amazing. So hopefully today we'll get another huge turnout. Field events are coming, and that's always fun to watch.
All right, Tom, tell me about this bike here. Back here, it's for sale, and I don't know why, because it's a beautiful bike.
I'm selling it so I can get me a Heritage Softail, and I'll trick the Heritage Softail out. It's got custom paint, custom wheels, Arlen Ness handlebars, Stacy Carter award-winning paints, the guy that painted it. It's themed after the Ghost Rider movie, the first one. And on the other side, on the Derby cover, it has the scroll that Nicolas Cage had to sign in the movie, and that's on the Derby cover.
Okay, so do you have to sell your soul to the devil to own this bike?
No. The scroll is not signed. He did ask me if I wanted to sign it, and I said no.
I would never sign it.
No, I'm not going to sign it. I think that would be bad luck or something.
It probably would.
It could be,
well,
yes.
Hopefully you'll sell this bike. You'll get your Heritage?
Heritage Softail. I'll trade it for a Heritage Softail.
So you're going to ride it, your Heritage, next year out here to this Hog Days?
Yes, but it won't look like a Heritage Softail. It'll look like my bike.
Well, of course, because you have to put it the way you want it.
Exactly. It's got to be mine or I can't ride it.
Well, you have fun. I hope you sell your bike and get what you want.
$6,800 or buy it or best offer.
There you go.
So come get it.
If you want a bike, here it is. Now, I've heard that you guys raise a lot of money for charity.
Yes. Last night we had a great pinup show put on by Loretta Tappan, here a local volunteer who puts on a pinup show, kind of 50s style pinup show, and the total amount last night raised for this, just from the pinup show, the ladies had raised $12,000. Yeah, I mean, come on, what more do you expect? Well, in those charities, we'll get 100% of it. Everything that is from the bike show events. We have a Friday old school bike show. Saturday we have a bike show. We have a sound show competition. We also have a light show competition. And there's sponsors that donate to those in order for us to have those. All that money goes straight to the charity. It's $20 to get into a show. There's cash prizes. There's hand-built trophies by Hoosier Built Customs and Chop and Weld. Everything's donated. But the money that costs to get into the show, it all goes to the charity as well. So $12,000 is a great start to the charity for this year. And we're probably looking at $20,000 to $25,000 being able to be donated.
This charity that you have, I know that it brings a lot of hope to people. So tell me about the charity that you are involved in.
Absolutely. We just had our 23rd year auction. We've helped over 180 children. We raised money right here in Grant County for medically challenged children. Not so much a handout, just people that are working hard, trying to make it, working families, and a lot of things that we cover, insurance doesn't cover. Travel expenses, vehicles, we built ramps, several things, different equipment that the children need, wheelchairs, lifts, swings. We've raised over $2 million in our 23 years, and about 180 kids, give or take a couple. So,
and it brings so much hope to those families that you help.
Absolutely. It's very rewarding to see these families and how appreciative they are to have help in the community, because people that do work and have insurance, there's not a lot of help out there for them. They're kind of, the mid class,
So tell me, the charity itself, is it just for Grant County, or is it
Grant County children? Yeah, everything stays right here in Grant County, and it's 100%.
And how do people in Grant County be able to know where you're at? Do you have any information about like where you can get a hold of?
We have a website, helpthehopeful.org, that we keep things updated on, and then we also have a Facebook page, and it kind of runs more fluently of all the events and what we're doing, and then after the event we kind of follow up with what we brought in and thanking the community and the contributors.
So you have one of the coolest bikes I've seen. Tell me about your bike.
2009 Street Glide Black, air ride, full custom exhaust, stretched bags, a lot of LED lights on it. We wanted to show here last year with the LEDs. With this particular bike, we took second with another one of our bikes. So it's just one of the ones that we bring out to sell the lights and advertise.
So have you put all the lights on it?
Yes.
You do Vengeance Cycle. Tell me about Vengeance Cycle.
Vengeance Cycle's been around for about 5 years now. We do anything from mild to custom, regular basic maintenance, LED lights install, custom powder coating. We do some hydro dipping. We've got a couple guys that paint for us. So anything that you need done all around motorcycles, we can do any of it.
So you guys are out here at Hog Days today. Have you guys done a lot? I know it was raining earlier. It's a little windy out here, but the sun came out, and I think it's going to stop raining for good. But so have you guys done pretty good out here today?
Yeah, we've done pretty good so far. We've sold a lot of lights yesterday, and already today we've put on about 5 sets, so we're doing pretty good for the day already.
All right, Dog, tell me about the Legion Riders here in Marion, Indiana.
I'm with the Posted American Legion Riders here on Pennsylvania Avenue. We do mostly veteran benefit, charity type things, a lot of escort rides for fallen vets over here at the VA cemetery. But anything we can do to help veterans right now, that's mostly what we are based about.
And I love that because I love the veterans. I love that they serve for us, and without them, we would have nothing, and I appreciate all the veterans, so I'm glad that you Legion Riders are out there. Now, I saw you walking down here with a pink lollipop, and I'm wondering about that lollipop.
My wife told me I had to quit smoking. I just got married. She's 12 years younger than me.
You better do what she says.
Right, yeah, as long as I don't have to quit drinking beer, we're cool.
So, Jenny, you're of A-Bait, and tell me about what you guys are doing out here today.
Well, we're trying to teach people of everything that A-Bait stands for. We, American Bikers, aim toward education. We have riding courses where you can get your MC insignia for your motorcycle license. One weekend and you have it. We give $3,000 life insurance for anyone that's a member, legal service. Every penny goes to charity. Our charity for Grant County is First Light, Children's Advocacy. And just out here trying to spread the word and say, come on and ride with us and have a good time.
So Mike, you're out here at Hog Days, and this event's going pretty big right now. It's beautiful out today. It was raining earlier, but now it's beautiful. You're out here. Is this the first time you've been out here?
Yes, it is actually. Last year I was unable to physically, and this is really the first year since I've got the bike. So it's the second year I owned it, but last year I didn't get to come.
So you've had your bike for a couple of years.
Yeah.
You told me you did a lot of stuff to it. Tell me about that bike, because it's beautiful.
Yeah, well, that's an 05 Heritage Softail Classic. When I first got it, it didn't have the high handlebars or the bags or the windshield, and a lot of the Willie G chrome on it. You see it's got quite a bit. I've added a lot to it too. So my stepson actually bought it from Brant's I-69 Harley Davidson, and he decided to sell it, so he asked me if I'd like to have it, and I said, oh yeah, I want it bad. So it's a wonderful bike. It's great to ride. It's been lowered 3 inches. It's just a super bike.
So how long have you been riding?
I've been riding since I was about probably 12. I started out on dirt bikes, mini bikes, dirt bikes, and then I rode a lot of Japanese bikes when I was younger, and then the Harley's the best. I rode a couple of Indians that belonged to people, but I've loved the Harley. The Harley's about the only thing I'd probably ever own again.
Mike, you have made all these trophies back here, and they are so cool. Tell me about your trophies.
Thank you. It started about 4 years ago in the garage, just messing around, making stuff, and then we was like, hey, let's make some trophies up. Then we made one batch up, and then every year it's just been growing and growing and growing.
So how long have you been making these trophies?
Probably 5 years now.
Chris, what are you doing out here at Hog Days?
Mike's been asking me to come out. He asked me to come out last year. I didn't have the time to make it up here, so this year I thought I'd take a little ride. My mom just passed, so I thought a little wind therapy would help me out. So I got on the bike and rode 2 hours, a little over 2 hours in the rain. So here I am. Let's see what this is all about.
Well, it's never fun to ride in the rain, but sometimes even being in the rain, it just helps you to just get all that weight off of you when you ride.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Full face helmets are nice. Yeah, that and some rain X, it didn't work out too bad.
True. Well, when I got here, I was looking for you, and I told somebody that I didn't even think that I would recognize you. You've lost so much weight.
Yeah, I've lost 84 pounds. So,
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I started in April, so I wanted to get the weight off of me. So I've done it the old-fashioned way, eating right and exercise. So it's not been easy, but I feel a lot better for sure.
So Sarah, you guys are out here cooking pork chops. What are you doing?
We're actually here helping raise money for Main Street Marion. It's a local organization that supports downtown business and growth in the downtown area. And so this is right in the heart of downtown Marion. So we're so happy to be a part of it. And we're grilling pork chops over the fire here and hope people are enjoying them.
Well, I haven't had one yet, so I don't know how good they are, but they look and smell amazing.
They are delicious. There's another event here in Marion called Mississippi 1812, and they've been selling them there for years, so we've kind of used their setup to bring them to Hog Days. Appropriately, Hog Days, we should have pork out here, right?
Of course. Although I hope it's not that little pig that they used to take around the track.
Oh, no, it's not the cute little pig.
All right, Steve, tell me about your bike.
Yes, we have a 77 shovelhead FXE. We have a hardtail rear end, been welded on by Jeff Cochran, Speed King. We have a wide glide front end. The 77 shovel has been bored out a little over, and this is my dirty girl. She's a rat bobber, been customized with a sissy bar on the tail end, as well as we've got a bunch of knobs on here. We kind of ratted it out to kind of get the old school bob going. Pinstriping. Been done by a local fellow here in town in Marion, Indiana. The tins and the frame has actually everything's been stripped down, redone, and it has been powder coated. Everything is powder coated, no paint at all. Other than that, I mean, it's just a dirty, chopped out bobber. We try to keep the old school look, and we get a lot of looks. We like the wide tires, the big fat tires. The only thing we're kind of missing on this is a Springer front end, and we're going to have that done in probably in the next few months. So,
Steel Horse Thunder will be right back right after these messages.
You hear that little voice? It says, "Meet me where the road touches the sky." It's time to ride. And when you're on the road, make sure you have Ryder insurance. Ryder is focused solely on the motorcycle community and has been for almost 4 decades. We know what it's like to feel the wind on our face because we're riders ourselves. Come see the difference. Ride with Ryder.
You've just been injured in an automobile collision, and suddenly your vocabulary has been expanded to include terms you're totally unfamiliar with. We know accidents can be overwhelming to the injured victims and their families. You know you can put your trust in the familiar faces at Ladendorf Law. We take care of you and your family so that you can focus on recovering from your injuries. Ladendorf Law, like family, because we are.
Erica, I just have to say, this is one badass bike. I love it. Tell me about your bike.
It's a 2000 Deuce. We have put a lot of chrome on it, front tire. The paint job is the same as it's always been, but we've just added a lot of chrome to it.
Well, it's chromed out definitely, and I love it. It looks beautiful. Is this your first bike?
Yes. I've been riding for about 8 years.
Mm-hmm. So did you go through the ABATE course or any kind of course to learn how to ride?
Nope. Years ago I had a YZ80 dirt bike, and my husband says if you can ride a dirt bike, you can ride a bike. So There we go.
Pretty much. Well, do you have any plans for this bike? Have you took any long trips, or do you plan on doing any kind of long trips on it?
No, we usually just ride around town, Bloomington, Edinburgh. We don't go too far.
No bucket list?
No.
You need a bucket list.
I know. We went to Daytona Bike Week, but we trailered them.
Well, that's okay. At least you took them and you got a ride down there. How was it riding down there?
It was good. It was in March, so it rained a lot and kind of cool, but it was fun. We can say we've done it.
Well, I have one suggestion. The Tail of the Dragon would be an awesome ride to go on, so it's not that far. This bike could handle it great with all those curves, so that is one good place to go.
Yeah, we may think about it.
Well, I love your bike. Do you have more? I know you've already done a lot to it, but do you have more plans for this bike to put any more stuff on it?
My husband's a custom painter, and he wants to paint it, but I can't think of anything I would want on there, so I think it's good.
Well, I love the color. I mean, I know for a custom person, it's probably they want to add more custom paint to it, but I think the color is as beautiful on it that it has now.
Right. It's very subtle, and it just brings all the chrome out, and I'm good with it.
Well, usually these are, when they see lady riders like ourselves, they think chick bike. And I have to say, this is not a chick bike. Any guy would want to ride this bike. Yep. So you have one cool bike.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you for interviewing with us today. Have a great day.
Thanks.
Motorcycle riders want the freedom of the open road with the wind in their face. Unfortunately, other motorists often do not give motorcycles the proper attention that the law requires. When an accident occurs, call Leidendorf Law for a free consultation. Our team of lawyers is ready to aggressively pursue your case and fight for your rights in and out of a courtroom. We'll help you on the road to recovery so that soon you can return to the open road. Leidendorf Law, like family, because we are.
I think people like Hang Out of Flames mainly because it's not a big corporate store. They can come here, they can hang out. We invite them in the back to watch us while we work on their bike or even participate. We get a lot of new riders, first-time riders. They like that extra hands-on, and I think they like the pride in knowing what's being done to their motorcycle.
They do great work, and it's a great place to hang out. And we're thankful to have them as a sponsor of Steel Horse Thunder.
How would you describe, in a nutshell, what is Texas Corral?
Texas Corral is more than a restaurant. It's actually it's a Texas-themed dining experience. It's good for the whole family. If you want to come and bring everyone, or if you just want to come in and have a beer, it's totally fine either way.
And just like in Texas, everything is bigger here.
Absolutely. We have big beers, big samplers, but low prices.
So whether you're taking the family out to dinner, or if you just finished riding the back roads of beautiful southern Indiana with your buddies on the motorcycles, Texas Corral is the place to be. 2 great locations. Hey, we're here at Indian Motorcycles of Lafayette, Indiana. I am here to ride the 2017 Victory Cross Country. From what I understand, this is their big touring bike, and haven't been on one of these. I've been on a few Victories before, but never one of these, so I'm excited to see this one. That's pretty. That's very pretty. And it's funny because a lot of the bikes are going with the matte finish on there. I love the matte finish. I love the black look. I mean, it's a really cool looking bike right here. The Victories, I love the running boards on these things. Nice big running boards. Nice sleek look to it. Just looking at this bike, it looks like it'd be fun to ride. And it's funny because it looked like it actually sat up a little taller, but it really doesn't. You sit down inside, for a whether you want to call it a bagger or a touring bike or whatever, you actually kind of sit down inside this bike. I kind of like it. It kind of reminds me more of like a I don't know, just more of a cruising bike where you just where they kind of cradle you in there. On a touring bike, you generally feel like you're sitting on top of it, whereas this one I feel like I'm sitting in it. I like that. Well, Dave, once again, thank you so much for letting me take this bike out.
Appreciate it.
I got to be honest, I am a huge fan of the Victory. The Victory motorcycle is just, I mean, in my book, they're the ones that made all the other American-made V-twin. You know, to me, they're the ones that really they picked the game up, and everybody else has kind of been playing catch up. To me, that's just my own opinion, but to me, it's like they're the ones everybody was chasing because. Dude, the way they make the bikes and you know, the transmissions, I've always said about the Victories, the smoothest transmissions I've ever been on. Then all the way down to the little stuff, the big giant foot running boards. You know what I'm saying? You know, I wear a size 12, so my feet don't fit on standard running boards yet. Right. And here these are completely stock. I got tons of room. I have time. It's almost hard to find the brake pedal with the right foot because I'm not used to having that much room.
It's over here someplace.
I'm not used to having that much extra room out there, and. But the acceleration, I mean, everything, the brakes on them, the braking stuff, I mean, everything about the Victory is just, I mean, it's 100%.
That overhead cam engine is peppy. I mean, they've been running that. They started with a 92-inch, went to a 100-inch, and now this year, actually for the last several years, they've been running a 106-inch. But the overhead cam kind of changes the game just a little bit, like you said. And it's got a lot. It's 106 cubic inches. It's also 106 foot-pounds of torque. So there's a lot in there for what that bike has, and you can tell just taking a spin on it that it's a really nice engine in these.
Oh yeah.
They're they're smooth. They're powerful. And we get a lot of rave reviews out of them too.
Well, and it's obvious. I mean, and they look good. They look good. I like the way it looks. I mean, this bike here is really nice looking.
A new color for 2017. They call it Nuclear Sunset Orange.
I like it. I like it a lot. It's you know, like I said, I mean, I would try to find something negative to say about it, just so people don't think that I'm being sponsored by Victory to say all this.
Right.
But I could not find one thing at all that I could say bad about it. I mean, everything about the bike was just pure good.
Yeah. The seat that you get to sit in instead of on.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
that's always a plus for me too.
I was gonna say that's something I really did like because it positions you. I mean, you find that saddle. You know, as I was riding, you know, I kind of like to move around a little bit and find that. And man, I found the sweet spot of that saddle, and my arms were out nice and comfortable. I was sitting back. It was like, man, this is pretty nice. I can see why they call it the cross country.
It is, yeah. The cross country they have the touring model cross country, which includes the trunk, the lower fairings, the heated seat, the heated hand grips. Essentially the same chassis, not quite the amenities on it, but still, everything you need is right there. It's comfortable, it's powerful, and they're just a lot of fun to ride.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. And again, the balance on them is perfect. I can't say enough good things about it, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Well, that's going to do it for us. It's been a great day. Love this place. But Scott's not here, so I'm going to do the whole thing. It's not what you ride, it's that you ride.
Still Horse is brought to you by Leidendorf Law with over 60 years experience in motorcycle and automotive injury cases.